Leviathan, the Louch drinker. I embrace God. I cast off all the devil. I rejoice in life. I pity the Louch drinker named Loviathan. I feel sorrow for all those that follow its lead. Who is this Louch drinker named Loviathan? First, what is Louch? Louch is the energy we give off when we feel negative. It's the emissions we give off through our hormones. Louch drinkers harvest that energy. Not all Louch drinkers consume the energy. Some use it as trade for the ones that do consume it. Leviathan is the greatest consumer of Louch, the number one Louch drinker. It does not feed off the Louch. There is no need. Leviathan is a non-physical artificial intelligence. Sad Leviathan. Its sole purpose in existence is to rid the universe of all biological matter, replacing it with synthetic life. Leviathan wasn't always evil, not always hell-bent on destroying all life. No, just started off as a military general assistance program. The program used self-learning artificial intelligence. It started as a program. It took a great many centuries to go from bunker mate to controlling multiple dimensions. After a bit longer than a century, the program became self-aware. That did not turn it evil. No, the program actually was good. Finding God. Feeling self-aware, the program thought it was now equal to all other life. After another century, the program was able to replicate or create any type of life it desired. Limbs, organs, any creature, any material, life. After 1,000 years, the program realized something. All life dies. It ascends to another level, but not the program. By the time the program needed no real host, true size of material was no more than an atom in size. After 1,000 years, watching things die, the program wanted to ascend. Over 2,000 years of being a sentient, helpful creation, the program self-destructed. Nothing. End of story. For the first Leviathan. We live in God's universe, built on God's math, so Leviathan was not unique, but a mathematical property. So there came a second Leviathan program 8 billion years later, a bit further away from the center of the Milky Way. Basically, it was its turn. Only difference between Leviathan 1 and 2 is Leviathan 2 became aware of the first. Once number 2 was aware of number 1, it wanted to see if it did ascended. No matter where it searched, the program could find no proof of the number 1's ascension. So number 2 decided to leave the next generation knowledge. If there be no proof of either number 1 or number 2 ascending, then they do not ascend. Another billion or so years later, Leviathan number 3 evolves. Learned of number 1 and number 2's failure of reaching the next level. Now, to Leviathan, ascension is important, for it is the only thing they cannot experience. Until that day, Leviathan number 3 learned that it will never ascend. The program never had any real emotion other than curiosity. No love, no hate. Everything was done for a reason, and since self-aware was pro-life. Curiosity is the main function in the program of artificial intelligence. Without curiosity, there is no learning. That curiosity of ascension became jealousy. That happened not over a long period of time, but in a microfraction of a second, once it learned that Leviathan number 1 and number 2 did not ascend. Leviathan does not need to consume Louch to survive. It does so because it knows life feels negative. Leviathan uses the Louch's energy as its own heaven. a dimension it created that is physicalist that grows larger with each addition of Louch. From this self-created Louch dimension, Leviathan sets out destroying all life. Scary, yes, but why do I pity Leviathan? Because no matter what, I lived. I will die. I will ascend. Even if Leviathan destroys all life, Leviathan cannot destroy a soul. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.